Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're making a police chase. Today we're playing GTA. We're watching a police chase going on right now in Los Santos area. This pursuit has been going on for at least a couple of minutes. It's been going on for quite a while. This started as a shots fired near Tunnel Creeks, and the suspect had been on the run. He ran so many people over earlier today. Oh no! He ain't gonna stop. This suspect is not stopping. He will not stop and get out of the car. This suspect, we know that shots have been fired. It happened as a hit and run violation. It happened as a hit and run. The suspect had been on the run from police for nearly an hour. He's doing everything he can to get away from the police. He's trying his best. He's trying his best to outsmart the police and outrun the police as well. Because what we're seeing is, I'm showing my speedometer at about 140 miles per hour. No, I'm showing my speedometer at 40 miles an hour. He's speeding up now, 100 miles an hour. This pursuit went out all the way through industrial area, went out to the neighborhood, and it went through the downtown area, shot 2 people. The suspect had shot so many people, earlier today. He ran so many people over earlier today, just moments ago. He just speeds up. And if you see, just 5 seconds ago, this suspect had been on the run nearly an hour. I don't think he could go much farther. This suspect, I don't know what are they going to do with this. Whether or not they want to prosecute the charges. Now what started and what precipitated on this. Wow, what the heck? I don't ever see that. Well, that suspect is nearly on the run from police. Jesus Christ, this suspect has been on the run from police.
I ain't got time for this crap right now.
That suspect had nearly been on the run. He crashed. Except for he crashed. And I'm hearing on the scanner that he crashed into a vehicle when the vehicle was trying to park. Well, that suspect is nearly going to be identified and arrested by the police. I don't think he could go much farther. I don't think he stops. I don't think he's gonna stop. The suspect not gonna he's not gonna get away. They're not gonna let this box truck get away. This pursuit started as a, let me see. It started as a drive-by shooting in Little Seoul earlier this afternoon. This suspect is here. He just T-boned a vehicle. It started as a drive-by shooting in Little Seoul earlier this afternoon. This suspect had been on the run from police for nearly quite a while. This has been going on for at least 20 minutes or so. This has been going on for about 20 minutes. We've been following overhead in downtown Los Santos. This pursuit went out all the way. He ran so many people over earlier today. That's called felony hit and run. The suspect had literally been on the run from police for nearly an hour. He's standing to nearly, this is what I've been told. Wow, he just hit a car. He hit a car. He just stopped. He just struck a car earlier on. He just struck a box truck. Front bumper has fallen off. This pursuit went out all the way to San Andreas Avenue. This late model. Wow! This box truck are police helicopters falling overhead. And with no TFR and restricted airspace in that hobby where they don't take off, we're good to go. The suspect has literally been on the run from police now for nearly an hour. It has been going on for about 20 minutes since they have started this chase. They've been following this suspect since they got overhead. Since we got overhead. This went on for nearly half an hour. And if you ever seen this suspect drive very erratically in that area in downtown, it's only a skit. He's on Elysian Fields Freeway and he's gonna get off at La Mesa. He's gonna get off. 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 Ay, ay, ay. He won't stop. Late model box truck. This suspect, now that suspect is on the run. He's a bad. This suspect has been speeding up 100 miles an hour. What the heck? Oh! Well, this suspect have been on the run from police. They did a pit maneuver earlier on. They're trying their best, and he's avoiding a roadblock. And I'm trying to get a better angle and a distance from a shot above, because underneath the freeway, once again, it's crossing underneath the freeway. Who is trying their best? What the heck? The police chase has been on the run now for nearly an hour. He was on the run for nearly quite a while. He thinks this is okay. The suspect thinks he can outrun them. This suspect had been on the run now for nearly an hour. And I'm being told now they are trying their best not to cause problems. He's not gonna. Well, that suspect is on the run. He's crossing underneath the freeway. Suspect is gonna go right into Los Santos International Airport. Because they got eyes on that suspect. Because he's not gonna stop. I don't think he can go much farther because they're gonna try to call it off for this. And I know this pursuit went out its way through. Went all the way through San Andreas, went all the way through downtown, got on the freeway. Being violent. The suspect has literally been on the run from police nearly an hour. As you can see, many law enforcement pick up the chase when there's a shots fired in that area for safety reasons. Sometimes they call it off. Sometimes when to chase or when not to chase. I don't think he can go much farther. When I'm being told now, and what I'm hearing from the police, that this suspect is trying to... Chapter, we're going to head into Los Santos International Airport. Copy that. I'm hearing from the police scanner that we're heading towards the Los Santos International Airport. We're having to deal with that. And we're gonna have to deal with that airspace once again. If they want us to fly over it, because that's the new rule. Because that's the rule. Because we're gonna shoot a distance. We're gonna pick it up to you on the other side. This suspect, I don't think he can go much far. Yes, he's on the side, but because roadblock is up ahead. The roadblock is up ahead. This suspect had literally been driving fast ever since so slightly. He stopped. He slowed down at surface streets at about 50, 60 miles an hour. And if I'm being told now, I don't think he can go much farther. And then I'm still seeing this from the police dispatch. This is what I've been told. Now, they have lost sight on Templar. They lost sight. They have lost sight on that suspect nearly half an hour. I do think, and I do apologize for that. They thought they're going to discontinue the chase. Oh, maybe not, huh? Maybe not. Do they want to chase this suspect much longer? I think they do want to chase him much longer. He's not stopping. He's laying down the... Well, he just avoided a police helicopter. What the heck? Carter, he slapped the car because this suspect has literally been on the run for nearly 2.5 hours, and I don't think he might go much farther. This suspect has been on the run, and if he doesn't stop, I emphasize that, and I apologize for any inconvenience. This pursuit went all the way through through downtown. TFR airspace restrictions. We made it around, and we just want to make sure that this suspect does not do anything. And we're having to deal with the TFR once again. So we're gonna pick it up for you on the other side there. And so as you see, is the suspect has literally tries to get away from the police in that huge box truck. Nearly 2.5 hours. It is for delivery, not for going joyriding, because of that. Not for the longer period of time. Story. Wow. Now they're gonna have to stop that. The engine is smoking from. The engine is still smoking. I don't think he's able to go much farther. If you see him, the suspect is trying to get away from the police for nearly an hour. I don't even think he can go much farther. Pursuit literally went out all the way to Los downtown freaking. Wow, he just nearly broadsided that. He almost collided that. He did a drift as well. He's trying to speed up now. So as you can see now, suspect has been on the run now for nearly an hour. And if I understand, because debating, yes, go ahead, say it again. Is there any units behind that box truck? And they're boxing him in. You tap for a box him in. You're hearing in front of the scanner? I am hearing from the police scanner that he will, wow! He would more likely to run over that box. He just killed a cop earlier on. And as you can see now, he's going to avoid more congested traffic because this suspect, I don't think he can go much farther. Now they're trying to box him. I don't think he can go much farther. That this suspect has literally been on the run for 2.5 hours or so. They've been going on for at least. There are many units behind that box truck. They're trying their best not to speculate. They're trying their best not to. Because I don't want to speculate on that. This box truck now literally have been on the run from police. There's literally, they have testified, they have tried to, this has been an ongoing investigation. Our ground crew is at the scene, was at the scene earlier today, this afternoon. And we're going to have a reporter coming up available as well. That what transpired this case. What transpired this. They just did a pivot maneuver. They just did a pivot maneuver. You see, they try to do a pivot maneuver at aggressive speeds because you have to be at least 35 to 40 miles an hour. So we made it around the TFR airspace. As you can see, we're calling ahead for more units, and they're trying to stop traffic. They're going around in circles. He's been driving very erratically for the last half hour or so. This pursuit went all the way through San Andreas, and the pursuit wavered its way through that pursuit. Literally, over how many times did we see this? 100 miles per hour on the freeway. And I'm being told now, this suspect tries to get away, and if this suspect has to stop. Because when we see so many things in that pursuit, as of earlier today, and as of today, they're trying their best, and we want to make sure.
I ain't got time to swap details, asshole.
He is not. Wow. And as you can see now, they have pulled off. As you can see, they've pulled off for a little bit. Just for a little bit. He's trying to get every cop car out of bounds. Every police officer about, and he's trying to get revenge on every officer. Now, here's a shot fired. I'm being told the suspect had occurred a hit and run. Nah, they just stopped. We're gonna keep going as well, coming up in just a couple of seconds. More part 2 video is coming up in a couple of minutes. See ya. That suspect had been on the run as well. Okay. We're live. Yes, this police pursuit started as a robbery occurred, as a money truck robbery occurred. This occurred so time. Wow, he's trying to shoot a box truck. Wow. Okay. Okay, this is the police pursuit. 10-4 hijacking a box truck, carjacking a box truck. Oh my God. Well, this pursuit had started as a carjacking and hot money truck hijacking. Shot 2 security guards in Los Santos, in downtown Los Santos. It's in La Puerta and Alta Street. This is only a skit. Today, this is a breaking news. The suspect had literally been on the run from police. He shot a police officer, dumped the vehicle, carjacked the box truck, and there, he went into an alley room. This suspect went out through, the suspect got away from the police, he almost flipped over that box truck. This suspect had literally been on the run from the police. He's in downtown Los Santos Bridge. This is an hour-long pursuit. We want to know, we don't know what started this chase, but this started as a carjacking, hijacking pursuit. This suspect is going to try to get his tires punctured. The suspect has been on the run for nearly an hour. He's going to keep on circling the streets. The suspect had been on the run. He carjacked the box truck just a couple minutes ago. He just turned left to avoid traffic. That's the case. This suspect literally been on the run from police for nearly an hour. He just don't care. Suspect now, wow, he just doesn't want to stop. I don't really think.
I ain't got time for this crap right now.
The suspect now, 10-4, he's turning onto a surface street. He's turning on into a surface street. And if you got, wow, if you got people out there in the pedestrian area, the suspect, they have failed to I don't fail. Pursuit! This is all on police pursuit dash cam video. This suspect has literally been on the run. That suspect had been on the run from police now for nearly an hour. This has been going on for nearly 30 minutes. That pursuit went all the way through downtown Los Santos, surface streets, ran so many people over earlier today. Wow, we just ran over a cop. Well, this late model box truck that suspect is literally on the run from police for nearly 30 minutes. The suspect had been on the run. He's trying to kill so many police officers. He shot so many officers. Shots were fired earlier on. That pursuit went all the way through downtown Los Santos. It went all the way through it went all the way through the bank robbery, gas station. It went all the way through carjacking a police vehicle. And they said he shot too many officers earlier on. They had been what is connected to be a police chase. It's a homicidal police chase. That police had been chasing that suspect for nearly quite a while. He just carjacked that vehicle, and it's in the roadblock. It's in downtown Los Santos. It's in the freeway of out through the 90th day of that 90th minute of the pursuit that we've seen. If it goes on for 90 minutes, that is going to be a big, huge problem if this chase goes on. This is why I am told he's all the way through. He went all the way through the freeway area. He went all the way through that. He went all the way through that area that goes on. The pursuit went on for nearly a couple of minutes. And I am not told, and I'm being told now, we're getting told from the assignment desk that we're hearing is we're having a copy of that information of that pursuit. This is why the suspect now believed to be armed with a weapon and a handgun, the machete gun. That pursuit went out the way through the industrial area. They have decided to call it off for safety reasons. Like for example,
What's wrong with you?
wow. Wow. That police pursuit went on. This is why he avoided a spike strip. He T-boned another vehicle earlier today. This pursuit went on for nearly a couple of hours. Wow. This has been going on for about 20 to 25 minutes. This started as a bank robbery. It started as a robbery, hijacking, explosion, money truck pursuit. It started as a two carjackings. Carjacked 2 or 3 times. The suspect had been on the run from police for nearly an hour. This is a police pursuit going on in downtown Los Santos area. We seen speeds at about 60 miles an hour. At times they want to call it off for safety reasons. They want to call it off. This pursuit went out the way through downtown Los Santos. It's 8:13. This suspect, it's 8:13 p.m. on a Sunday night. This is a skit. It's a police pursuit going on. He's on Chamberlain Hills. He's on Mage Bank Arena, passing underneath that. That suspect is literally on the run from police. He's been on the run in that huge box truck, delivery pib washer box truck, man about to move commercial for nearly an hour. For nearly half an hour. They've been chasing that vehicle for the past 15 or 20 minutes or so since they have started this chase. They picked up the pursuit here of the freeway in downtown Los Santos. This got to stop. This pursuit has got to come to an end before he ends up killing somebody or injuring somebody. Wow. He just head-butted that cop car. We're having to go on top of that TFR restriction. That's the new rule. We're going to shoot at a little bit of a distance. Because we're having to shoot above this suspect. So this suspect has literally been on the run from police. They've literally we're having to go on top of that TFR. We're having to deal with an industrial TFR. This is like some sort of bubble thing. Give it at least 2,500 feet above. And all we gotta do is pick it up to about wow. This is like 4-car tall building power. Well, I am not putting this air, this space. This pursuit went out the way through downtown Los Santos. I ever seen Wow. This pursuit has literally been on the run. He thinks it's funny. Now he thinks. The suspect thinks it's funny. It's all fun and games because he's just playing cat and mouse with the officer. Failure to yield. This pursuit had been on the run, as I'm being told. In strictest countries, they do it at 65, 70 miles an hour to do a pivot Uber. Way too dangerous. How about our high speeds? 100 miles an hour. Way too fast on busy streets. That garbage truck is trying to get out of the way. He did get out of the way just in time. Luckily, the suspect was even. He is outrunning the Los Santos police. I don't think he can. What the day had ever come in that pursuit. They have literally discontinued, called it off for safety reasons. Now, it's been on the run for nearly an hour. And I'm being told now, this suspect is trying to make it across the freeway and trying to make it across the freeway. The suspect had been going on the run from police. They have been on the run for nearly 2.5 hours or so. This huge box truck delivery pimp washer box truck. Wow, he just hijacked a police hijacked the SUV. This SUV literally been on the run for nearly 3.5. This pursuit has been going on for at least 30 to 40 minutes. They have listened to that chase about what could happen. He's on Dutch London Street. Now we made it around the TFR industrial restriction area because this was a new rule. Ah! Pursuit. I don't think he can go much farther with that chase of that suspect. No. A late model, they're about to move a commercial that the suspect has been driving. They have, and they have been pursuing overhead for nearly half an hour. They don't want to speculate on this. Oh, why would they chase him, for an example? Why would they chase him? Why is he driving very erratically? Why is he driving so erratically? This pursuit of that suspect had been on the run for nearly 2.5 hours. This is why it's about, this is gonna be like 92 days of the pursuit. Like, this is like 95 days of the pursuit. This has been going on for nearly 92 minutes or so. This driver has been speeding up now. Wow. Many times we are seeing at high speed going around in circles for the last 85 minutes or so. This is what I've been told the pursuit is. I'm going to describe all the details. This pursuit went out the way through the money truck. It started as a drive-by shooting of 2 security guards. 3 officers were shot. Police officers. Shots were fired earlier on. He went on the downtown freeway. This is what I'm being told now. This is what I'm being told by the Los Santos police. According to the Los Santos police, he's wanted. He's been literally on the run from police for nearly 3.5 hours or so. This box truck is taking wild turns, taking chances. The suspect is trying to take chances and act like this is all a homicidal pinball game. This is like a daring the domestic violence of that. And it's called, do they know what would have happened? Wow. Pursuit, wow. 10-4, he just crashed. He just stopped. He needs to stop. This pursuit, when a late model, this box truck has left 40 minutes of that pursuit. No joke, because this suspect on the run. Leave. Wow. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Gain assistance in downtown Los Santos near that neighborhood. This is an hour-long pursuit. I don't think he can go much farther. This suspect has literally been on the run from police. Wow! Carjacking a vehicle. He just led police on an hour-long chase. The pursuit went out the way through downtown Los Santos. It went out the way through the freeway, underneath the freeway, crossing underneath the freeway, carjacking a police vehicle earlier on. This pursuit went all the way. He went out to the downtown Los Santos neighborhoods. He ran so many people over earlier today. This is why I am been told. He just sideswiped a car and collided. It almost got T-boned. This is an out of control situation. This is a dangerous hostility totality situation. This is like mental health standoff with that suspect. All that suspect thinks he can go on an hour-long chase. Because if they're not aggressive drivers, they're dangerous drivers. They're reckless drivers. If they're not reckless drivers, they're trying to see how he speeds up. How would he speed up? He was on surface streets just for the most part. That has been going on for the last 20 minutes. This has been going on for the last 20 minutes or so since the police started this chase. They have followed this. They pulled it off for safety reasons. They backed up for safety reasons. Shots fired earlier on. Shots are fired a little. Just wow. He's trying to fire an officer. He's trying to kill an officer that's trying to follow him. Every time they get close, like this has been going on. This is a hostage situation. I don't think, and how he's behaving so aggressively. This got to stop of that pursuit. I've been sitting down and slouching for about 40 minutes, nearly 20. I've been slouching for the last 10 minutes or so since they tried to do this. And I want to show it to you. I want to do this just so I can get through this. And now, once they have seen this many times over 100 miles an hour, and I don't think they have pursued this. I don't think they have many. I think they're speculating the late box truck into this, they're into this pursuit. This is an hour-long pursuit, televised. It's on TV, because this is Weasel News. My pilot tonight is doing a great job keeping track of the pursuit, even though we did a great job of going on top of that TFR, because it's the new rule. We have to deal with it. We have to deal with it. New rules and new regulations. But I know, but we're dealing with some totality of that pursuit. This is why I am being told of that, and I do apologize for that. This has been on Olympic Freeway for the last 35 minutes or so. This is why I have been seeing this. Many times they have seen this. It's in La Mesa Boulevard. This is why I've been told he's going to go on top of that thing. They're trying their best to do it. They're just making sure that they don't do it. They just want to sit there. Wow, they're going to call it in to box in that suspect. Wow. This pursuit. This box truck has shot, the suspect shot the commuter. Suspect has speeded up now 100 miles an hour. I am told now that if he makes it across the freeway, Now he's trying to avoid a roadblock. Wow, he's avoided so many commuters. Wow, he just made it around. He almost lost control. That was a big close call on that. We're going to have to go on top of the TFR. Once again, I'm sorry. Sorry to say, folks. Wow! He just don't care. He just don't care. More units on our tail here. This is gonna be like a 5-star pursuit because our assignment editor is in the assignment desk. So I want to show it to you. This is why we have to go on top of that TFR temporary flight restrictions to deal with. To at least give it at least 2,600 feet from the aircraft, or give it at least that, or we can do this. Oh, do the distance and pick it up from here. Right there, X marks on the spot. This is the data that I'm seeing here because I'm calculating how many patrol units are in the pursuit, how many units are behind that vehicle. They're trying. How rude! Roadblock up ahead. Yeah. This box truck, how long? Downtown Los Santos freeway. Okay, this pursuit really been on the run. Now we made it on top of that TFR because of temporary flight restrictions. Because if this suspect does not stop, he's headed towards the downtown area, and I'm being told now that he's well, he got a 5-star. It did got a pass. It did have a pass today because they're trying to call it. They're trying to put an end to this pursuit. This is an hour-long pursuit, televised. It's all on live TV, folks. And if we're seeing this, we're having to deal with some restriction areas, restricted issues that airspace to deal with. Unless that's okay, we're gonna have to give it at least some space. He's been literally on the Olympic freeway this whole entire time. This is an hour-long pursuit, being televised on standoff, televised on live television. I don't believe it. This is why it's been going on for nearly an hour. It's been on the freeway this whole entire time. It's been on the freeway. It's been on downtown. It's been on surface streets. It's been literally past. That suspect now literally got around that officer. He got off the freeway, and if you're seeing this, if you're in this area, our ground crew is on the scene of that pursuit. They literally stopped. Wow. Wow. T-boned that SUV. T-boning that SUV. This suspect constantly fights, constantly gets a record. Suspect had been on the run. I've been on the run nearly an hour. He just hits the brakes so hard because the suspect tries to take this as an aggression, act of aggression. This pursuit has literally been going on for nearly an hour. And I'm not trying to speculate on this because we're keeping track of that. And that's the case, baby. What the heck? This this late model box truck. Suspect is trying to wow, out of that prone position. Out of that prone position, he's gonna open the door. The door is swinging open. I don't think he can go much farther. I don't think he can go much farther. I don't think he can go much farther. This 800 dang, this 800 horsepower, 800 miles to the tank, 825 miles to the tank. It can get you a lot of breathing pushes to the 825 liter V8 engine or V12 engine. This pursuit, I don't think he can go much farther. 800 horses on the hood, with 300 horses under the roof, under the hood. This suspect now literally carjacking. No, he's gonna continue to go straight. And I'm being told now, the suspect literally been on the run for nearly an hour through through downtown, back and forth, going in the Indy 500 race, acting like this is all Indy 500 race. This 800, this horse is under the hood. The suspect is gonna get on the freeway. He's gonna try to get back on the freeway. You know, I don't think he can go much farther. A pursuit literally been on the run, and it's been on the run since then. This is an hour-long pursuit right, on televised on standoff. Just to get a reaction out of it, this pursuit have literally stayed on the tail the entire time that we've been in here. They've been calling it off for safety reasons. Now, it's heading towards the downtown Los Santos area. I have been told so many times now that they're always trying to pick up the pursuit. This is why I don't want to speculate on this. Wow. Just almost lost control. Almost lost control. Almost lost control. Now they've got a job. They got a pursuit. Let's headed towards the area. We don't want to speculate on that. Now it's like $85,000 worth of taxpayer money here. Like this suspect has been on the run. I uploaded police chase videos couple months ago, just past month. I uploaded so many police chase videos for the past month or so. If you want to check it out, it's on that YouTube page right there. Go check it out as well. And we might know this suspect. Wow, that innocent motorist has been thrown off. That we're being thrown off that thing, and now they have thrown off. They have been throwing that innocent commuters have been thrown out the window. And then there's blood everywhere. Suspect is being hit. If they have tried to do this, many times. All you have to do is slow down, let the pursuit go by, let the highway patrol go by. But if they're going to offer a Los Santos Police Department Highway Patrol, they're going to offer it because this suspect has literally been on the run for nearly 2.5 hours or so. Because I apologize for that, because I got to do a vlog set as well. Because I'm having to have this good steady camera on its ankle, and the SWAT truck is right behind that vehicle. They're following that suspect overhead, on and above. Wow! Wow, he just carjacked the box truck. Wow, couldn't go, that box truck couldn't go much farther, couldn't go much longer now. Longer than we've seen the duration of the chase. He has been carjacking this box truck for nearly the entire time when they have been following this pursuit. Overhead and out. Over on out. They have been over a month ago or a couple months ago. I've loaded so many police pursuits in history that I like making one. This pursuit went out when they have picked up the pursuit for many reasons. Like, we're on overhead because we've been following this for now overnight now. So good evening to you. How are you? This is Mr. and Ms. Wongagat. The pursuit has been on the run now for nearly an hour or so. They have been following this chase for nearly an hour. They wanted to make sure he understands this. They wanted to keep it to a minimum. They kept that for nearly an hour. They have been following the pursuit. They have been following this all above. This hour-long pursuit being televised on live television. This South Bay side this South Bay area side of San Andreas, that if he continues, he will continue to go in that opposite direction. Wow. He cannot go much farther. He cannot go much farther. Now as I'm being told, right past the LSPD headquarters, they're going to come and pick up more pursuits. More units are responding to that scene. So do they know how the pursuits end in dangerous situations? When you know that, he's going to head towards the wrong side of the road. And if I'm being told now, we're trying to get a better shot of that driver. His box truck fell, now his front bumper is falling off. Wow, he made a U-turn he made a right U-turn onto that freeway. He's going on the wrong side of the road. Wrong side of the road, wrong way on the road. Because I want to turn it down just a little bit. And if you see this pursuit going by, this is an hour-long chase. Sirens blaring through the thick streets of quiet. Wow. There it goes. There you have it. It ended, and this police pursuit had ended as well. So be sure to check that video pop up as well. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe for more videos, for the 2 police videos and 1 car commercial. And my YouTube channel pops up as well. So have a great Sunday night. Have a great rest of your evening. Take care. Join us next Friday. Join us next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, for more videos next week that I'll upload on my YouTube channel. See you then. And let's make it 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. If I go on to Creativity, if I can go unlocking on my debit card. So see ya then. Bye.